looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's James. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. On the wing, James, defended by Trent. Trent against James. Clock at 6. Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. TB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot from 12. Good on the jump shot.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Pass to Knipple. About a minute played so far here in the first. James a screen on Green. Knipple offline with his 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, James. Pass the ball. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. There's Green with the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Houston. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shoots over Bridges, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. James outside. Outside, Ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now, here's Trent, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Green with a screen for Trent. Shoots from 12. Knipple with the rebound. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The kick out to Ball. And the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 7.
LaMelo Ball shot ready, always.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Rollins. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Bridges with the board.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Knipple with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Knipple. Giannis against Bridges. Here's Ball. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And the first one drops.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
And Milwaukee has possession after Charlotte getting the 3. Pass to Rollins, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So it's the Hornets now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them. Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Turner with a screen on Bridges. And here's Giannis. He's coming off a 37-point game against Houston.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Turner's ability to knock down the 3 is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Trent, right side. James with it, and it's Trent picking him up. A floater. James misses. Bucks trail by 3. Outside, out of the Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Turner with the screen. Rollins the pass to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
And that one misses.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And he sinks the second. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Chance to check out some stats for Ball. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now, here's Bridges. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
James with it, guarded by Green. Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Ball for the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups. And the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to James. Ball against Rollins. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Milwaukee.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
That's good from Ball. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation to us. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Bridges sets the screen for Sexton. Shoots over Turner, misses off the left iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Connaughton after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Sexton. Good work there as it goes.
Man, how about the agility of Colin Sexton right there? The ability to get that close to the cup. Nice.
Bridges against Giannis. Outside Anthony. Here's Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard with the screen for Kuzma. And here's Anthony for three. The Hornets pull it in. Now here's Connaughton. No scoring in this one. Connaughton with the screen on Anthony. Here's Ball. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Giannis with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Diabate. Ball from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Anthony. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Ball. 18 points for him. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 20.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Anthony looking it over. Pass to Kuzma. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Ball. And Connaughton has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Boy, LaMelo Ball gets into the basket area and then delivers it on time and on target for the three-pointer.
Here's Yacht. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. In the corner, it's Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Pat Connaughton. Trey Mann is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Kuzma against Connaughton. And here's Prince outside. The Hornets pull it in. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Peterson, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Charlotte, Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Here's the 3. Diabate grabs the board.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's Sexton. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams
typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
No good on the free throw.
Well, Kuzma is a guy who possesses some of the traits you want. Fearless shooter, size on the wing, and willing to mix it up a little bit on the glass.
And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in. And he's good on the second.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
Now, here's Sexton. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. He gets that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Anthony. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Miles Turner.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
He misses the free throw.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Harris. And the second free throw, good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. To the middle. Here's Diabate.
LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Portis has got his first points of the night. Now Knippel. Outside, James. James, a screen on Rollins. Takes a step back. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Trent. Giannis outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Kuzma can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. James looking it over. Here's Knippel, guarded by Kuzma. James a screen on Kuzma. Knippel with the bucket. Knippel's got 7 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Kevin, back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Kuzma with a screen on James. And Kuzma slams it in.
So elusive in screen and roll action. Kyle Kuzma, nice play.
Charlotte trailing. Ball with it. 21 points in the game. There's a screen. Off target from three-point range. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. James against Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
To the inside. Portis in the post, and Portis throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Diabate. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 7. Outside, ball. To end the run. Outside, James. Here's Knepple, defended by Trent. Here's Diabate. And the rejection by Giannis. Rollins against Ball. Driving in. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
On the wing, James. Antetokounmpo defending. James dishes the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There goes Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Diabate. Pass the ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
A.J. Green, he's checked in for Rollins. That's good from Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Here's Giannis. Buries the easy one. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And again, the Hornets missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Giannis is double. Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Pass to Kneppel. And here is James. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Turner with a screen on Bridges. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. A three, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Giannis kicks to Green. Back to Giannis. And it's denied. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Pass to Trent and stolen by James. And the dunk by James.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Kuzma outside. Over in the corner, Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. Turner with a screen on Ball. Inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Just great timing on the play and rhythm on the pass. Cole Anthony setting his teammate up beautifully.
Ball surveying the defense. Over Green. Ball no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Anthony against James. Anthony left side. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's James following the bucket by the Bucks. There's the screen. Here's Ball. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Hornets now after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he makes the first. Ball hits them both. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Anthony. Stolen by Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been the driving force for the Bucks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be right back after this.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
A few things for them to focus on: more presence on the backboards, more physicality, maybe a few elbow sandwiches.
And maybe the guards need to crack back, get in there and help out.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Hornets trail by 4. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Turner against Ball. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Rollins. Green deciding where to go with it. Outside Turner. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Oh, what a dish. Miles Turner showing off the passing skills.
Charlotte shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Green in the high post. Now, Antetokounmpo. Outside Turner. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Here's Trent, and he slams it one-handed.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Pass to Knippel. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his third assist on the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Rollins against Ball. Rollins the pass to Trent. Here's Rollins. For three. Knippel with the rebound. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Ball. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Turner. Over Bridges. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Bridges against Giannis. Bridges outside. There's a good screen to the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And here is Turner. 14 points for him. Trent outside. Turner with a screen on James. Back to Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Both free throws good from Turner. Now, here's Bridges. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Knippel. Now Bridges. To the paint. Picks it out to James. Antetokounmpo against Bridges. Rollins with the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Knipple with it. He's against Green. Knipple, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's sent back by Turner.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Back to James. Sexton against Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
The Hornets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one misses. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trent outside. Pass to Green. A 3-ball. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Rollins. 8 points for him. Outside Portis. Trent outside. Pass to Turner. And that one, good. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the big man just plays within his strengths. Miles Turner doing work right now on the offensive end.
Sexton the pass to Bridges. Here's the screen. Back to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Portis against Bridges, and it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Milwaukee has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent. There's the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Sexton the pass to Bridges. To the middle. And Knipple slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Rollins against Sexton. Trent outside. Over James. Trent can't hit.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Outside, Sexton. James sets the screen for Sexton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Sexton's got his third basket of the night. Well, Colin Sexton-Doris provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's a confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton. Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Bridges deciding where to go with it. On the wing, James. Sexton against Rollins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks leading by 13. It's Portis, high post. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. Prince is checked in for A.J. Green. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Hornets trail by 15. Connaughton with the screen on Anthony. Right side, Ball. No good, shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and the three off target. Sexton dishes the ball. 56 seconds left in the third. Outside for Sexton. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Hornets trail by 17. To the paint, here's Diabate.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pass to Kuzma. Sexton against Prince. Outside Anthony. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. Plumlee with a screen on Anthony. Ball from long range. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Hornets, they've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Here's Sexton. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Sexton with it. Outside, Ball. Pass to Diabate. Count it.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Now, Antetokounmpo. And here is Prince. Anthony, the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it out to Prince. Trains the three-pointer. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Now, here's Ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got 31.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Anthony, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
Connaughton sets a screen for Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Anthony.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Oh my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Sexton against Prince. Outside, Ball. Over Anthony. Rebounded by Anthony. Bucks leading by 19. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Ball finds Connaughton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Prince with the defensive effort. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Pass to Prince. Back to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Peterson after the made shot from Bobby Portis. And again, the Hornets missing.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
And Kuzma slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Ball no good.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then, it's been a little bit of a struggle.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Ball. To end the drought. And the Hornets miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
The Hornets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Shoots from the elbow. Drained for 2 points. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and then jammed down. It goes right over Colin Sexton.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now, here's Sexton. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton against Kuzma. Sexton kicks the ball. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Ball's got 38 points.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Bucks passing it around. Clock at 4. Inside. Here's Giannis. Giannis dumps it down.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Turner covering. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bridges outside. Ball up top. Covered by Rollins. Fires from the line, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 18-7 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, It takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
He's off on the second.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
At the line for the Hornets, Miles Bridges, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Both free throws good from Bridges. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Hornets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Anthony against Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Ball against Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Ball. Pass to Knipple. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
And here is Anthony. To the inside. Fast break now for Charlotte. Pass the Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Anthony against Ball. Anthony down low. The layup missed. Charlotte has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double-teamed. Here's Bridges, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a take by Miles Bridges. Those are tough points earned. Nicely done.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Miles Bridges at the line for one.
The talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Portis against Ball. Kuzma outside. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. On the way, Harris. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James dishes the ball. Got it to go off the glass.
Defensive foul. Andre Jackson. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hornets, LaMelo Ball. At the line for one.
That's good from Ball. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.